I'm not going to do my introduction because this is a part 2. This is a continuation to what we had earlier. So I'm going to light the sage again. I was rudely interrupted on something that ain't got nothing to do. Someone, you got a guilty conscience, boy. Don't try to explain your guilty conscience to me. And that's for anybody. But I told you, these people was getting exposed. And I told you, when you got a guilty conscience, shit, you're going to try to justify it with anybody that'll listen. Mm-hmm. But see, me, I'm one of them ones. I ain't going to listen. Because I told you so. Don't come to me now. Don't tell me nothing. I ain't the one you got to prove it to. Look, I ain't the one you got to make it no difference to. I'm just like you. I'm just like us. And so let's get back into this thing, y'all. We was on a roll. Like, we was on a damn a roll. Let me get back into it. I got to pick this up again, y'all. So, let's see. Gold Diggers is out here. The King of Pentacles is out here acting like he is big boss energy out here. We got these haters out here that's been out here, that's always going to be out here. They got this family of circus of fucking cults out here. Hear the fire engine coming? This shit's going up in smoke. Archangel Michael is setting this shit ablaze. Boy, somebody's house might get burned down tonight. You know what I mean? Just on GP. GP on you with me because they won't stop sending this dark magic witch shit. Somebody with a personality disorder. And all we done had in the last message is disorder. The medications for the disorder. Hold on. I'm going to show you the disorder. This is a motherfucker that told me they wasn't crazy. That I was crazy. Let's get all this shit that they got going on. Let's break it down. Break it on down. Since y'all wasn't here. You know what I mean? Since y'all wasn't here, I got reiterate the ones that just came in. So this is introduction, right? The new lover. That ain't no new lover. That's just one person that's want to come in as a new person. Like, oh, I'm so happy to see you. I've been thinking about you. But you ain't been thinking about him. Like, for real. Right. Because they their own worst night. Oh, they're their own worst enemy, right? So then we had to make temperance that came in reverse, right? And that's them eels. That's that temperance. That's the balance of that. But that's also talking about emphasizing on gone and completely out of reach of help. Remember? Right? And then that came in and said that the early signs, their friends make you uncomfortable. So that was a warning sign for them. If they friends make you uncomfortable, then they uncomfortable to be around. That's a warning lesson. That was, but according to anger, according to perfectionism, according to burnout, according to unachievements, according to time urgency. But you heard the fire truck going by. That was a kind of urgency thing there. But tension, disappointments. This is also reducing the energy. This is also increasing the errors that they was doing and had to go through, right? Then we came in here with that toxic monogamy, right? Taking pride in jealousy and insecurities. This is also looking at my partner control. This is also aggression. This is love of a stranger. That's how came in, right? Not only did that come in there, and they told me something about there is always hope, right? There's always hope, right? They told me that move over, I'm coming in, right? On the back end, talking about an EKG, echocardiogram. On the back end, when it comes to these friends make you uneasy, it talked about a Taurus and marking their territory with touches and expensive gifts. So they was making this person feel, I told you, King Coins was out here, you know what I mean? And then when it came to these elite nannies, rich and famous, they start wanting to babysit this motherfucker because, you know what I mean? His because of the behavior. So, right, they got out here to check Republic to the mysterious place where the gate to hell and ritual place, right? Then these jinx and curses came out here. This is February. This ain't October. Like, we ain't even near close to Halloween. Like, why we out here with the pumpkins and shit, right? That didn't matter. So, pulmonary. This came in with the purpatol, right? And this Klonopin and this risperidone, antipsychotic medicine, right? Then we got to that, you know what I mean? That's how we running this shit. One way, my way, the highway, you know what I mean? Now, right? So you better be prepared, right? You better be prepared in front of everybody, right? When it came to this, they ain't had nothing to say when it came to my way, the highway, right? Then it came to like two lonely souls having a heart to heart. So two lonely souls, him, the comic, and some other man, person, place, a thing, right? Cluster B people. This cluster per B person. They telling me all this shit about this person's personality disorders. Are you mentally ill? Somebody could have bipolar. Somebody could be a manic, because manic came in here somewhere. Then they had traps. This black and white thinking. Having to do things perfectly because anything less is a failure, right? Boom. Got that. Then we fighting for the relationship or leave, right? Hashtag, you know what I mean? Dating the same man, right? 28 was in here. That's 10. 7:08 came in. 71 degrees. 7:08 p.m. Excuse me. UFO sighting equals a survival, adaptability, or adaptable, and a reliable. So at some point with this black and white thinking, like having to do things perfectly because anything less is a failure, right? So they was being barbarian. They're talking about no, she didn't. Yes, she did. Mental health, infidelity, enablers, NPD, BPD, CPTSD, stands, fights, or flight, the discovery of PTSD, the Gaia of Mother Gaia, awakening, understanding, romance, accept or deny, first knowing, second enchantment, 3 deceptions, and 4 surrender to the truth, right? Now, when that 3 deception came in there, that's that third party. That's them deceiving each other. The second enchantment, that's also being entangled or entied with something or someone. This is also unsolved something here. Confirmation, unsolved mystery, West Side, talking about East Side, results in a week, talking about Keith E.D., Zip, Faith Evans, a special op, a lioness, war of words to the war of blood, then something about unalive, somebody, death row, sentence, something about Suge Knight, talking about a beef with Bad Boy Records. Then they talk about disrespect, hit them up, and I fucked your wife. So somebody in this energy is fucking somebody's wife, talking shit about fucking somebody's wife. Somebody over here with regrets about fucking somebody's wife. And this is also abandons his own children, goes above and beyond for another man's kids to get a woman. It's on him and him alone. So something is on him and him alone on the back end of this shit when it comes in. When it talks about it's plain black and white, this is his dead on arrival. Oh, back up. So we had the black hole, right? I don't know if I talked to you about that. I might have skipped the black hole. I don't remember saying the black hole. The black hole was a dead star in which the dense collapsed core exerts such a strong gravitational pull that nothing, including light, can escape from it. So they down in this black hole where nothing else. They went down this damn fucking rabbit hole and got lost down here. And now it says these wild high-speed chases, stolen vehicle on the highway, doing high-speed chase, getting high, chasing thrills, doing shit, 95 on 95, feeling abandoned. So that unsolved mystery of West Side, Keefy D and Zip, they out here gang banging it, whatever they doing. Dead on arrival, they keep playing. You know what I mean? So this black and white trap shit. So they got this junk removal, clean up, clean out, demolition, unwanted items came through, and they supposed to throw some shit out. This junky ass hoe that they got here that's acting like a princess that's being your copycat, but these stealing tactics and trickery and poor choices of masterminding that queef stealing machine, because that's what this is. All this shit is, you know, the queef is. Y'all know what that is. Queefing. This is a practical, psychological, psychiatric person's. Every case is different here when it came out. So somebody need to seek a psychiatrist because all this stuff they doing. You can't waste your life in insecure relationships. Either trust each other 100% or leave. So this the architect when it came to the principle of a chief in this energy. So it came in the chief of principle came in here of an architect of a archy enemy here, talking about an archetype, talking about archy Pelago in this energy, Pelago. So Archipelago is in here talking about they had plans, you know what I mean? They came in this situation with plans until they married their cousin or somebody from Alabama, sweet Alabama came in and cut, or from a cult or a cult of the lamb. So they sacrificed somebody with the lamb energy. And now something about insecure about it. But then when it came to have to see a psychiatrist, they tried to play crazy about the situation, like they ain't know nothing about it. So now they running around here with a broken wing, talking about they injured a wing, and barely can fly away from the subject or situation. So now they got this misophonia energy of inappropriately strong reactions to specific sounds occurring in there in many disorders. So whatever this disorder's got going on that this person might be having, you while you still hurting, you are attached to people who have been distant to you. So you know what I mean? Bruce came in the energy talking about he ain't, remember he ain't, you know what I mean, what he used to, because he don't want to remember that shit, because he don't want to talk about that shit. He just wants shit to get back to for the good times. Nah, I ain't going back to the good times, right? So then we got out here with this damn toucan out here, and at this time of the year, right, when it came to Gazelle, and while she got sober, right, like it was a time that, like, it's times when this person is sober, right? And it's that time of the year where this person might be a little bit sober, or you know what I mean, Gazelle opens up about why she should be getting sober, but you know what I mean, they quickly put that shit behind them and forget about, you know what I mean, it's totally gone, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean, like he don't know who Emma is, you know what I mean, he don't know who Mabel is. You know what I mean? We don't know who these motherfuckers is. You know what I mean? So Gazelle out here saying, like, you know what I mean? Maybe I should get a little, like, maybe somebody's in his energy telling them, like, maybe you should get a little sober sometime. Motherfucker, fuck getting sober. You know what I mean? YOLO. We out here nocturnal. We bats out here. Bat shit crazy. But the energy talks about harsh reality, all lies, and it's more lies and lies. This is a liar out here. And this person could be on the gay side, or see gay interests in their energy. Somebody could be flaming hot. You'll melt for. This person thinks they're like conceited, or somebody that's a hothead, a charmer, a Don Juan, somebody that thinks they got the scoop. But this person is out here in the battle puddles out here when it comes to the chrome and the, some kind of bowel resection and enemas and colorectal cancer and fatty foods. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Then they talked about becoming something happening as an adolescence when it becoming. It came to adolescence, effervescent, convalescent, and reminiscent. Okay, that's what it talked about in the past one. And then we're gonna go to the I'm gonna go back over here where they talked about how they was hoping everything was gonna work out, but when you release, when it was the will and release, you know what I mean? They was hopeful, inspired, they're optimistic that they would have success with coming back together with you, right? When they drove away as Cruella de Vil, right? I don't know if that's Cruella or not, but I think that's Cruella. Let me see real quick. I want to make sure I'm calling her the right one. Let me look at the chariot real quick. I ain't going to keep going in the book, but I just want to make sure that's Cruella de Vil on number 7. Dawn is out here. Cruella is out here. The Fool is out here. Shit, we got the High Priestess. She out here as Maleficent. She down here. That's where Maleficent is. We got her here when he thought he was the one and only. Well, you wasn't his one and only. See, I told you I gotta backtrack real quick. I'm gonna do it. And then we're going to go right back into the new story part. And you know, the true one, true love was here too. And that was representing harmony, unity, and fate. Nothing can get in the way of true love. Not even Ursula's seductive human alter ego, Vanessa. So Ursula's. So somebody got an alter ego up here. This is Ursula's seductive human alter ego, Vanessa. So somebody's Vanessa. That's Vanessa here. That's down here. That's somebody else, but that came in reverse still. You remember? So that's the one true love. But we got to get back to that. Let me get back to that in a minute. So that's the one true love. Bam, boom. Then we got the Chariot. So then we got Earth's who is this? Cruella de Vil. Like I said, Cruella de Vil, right? And she doesn't want anyone that's getting her way from what she wants, right? Because this is my way of the highway. Remember, he was on the highway doing 95 on 95, and he didn't want nobody to get in his way of what he wanted to go to, right? When it came to, what he was interested in, right? So the energy came in and it says, you did nothing wrong by asking to be treated right. So Creator said, fuck you, I'm moving on, going to fuck, do what I want. Did I offend her? Because when you stop talking to them, that meant like nothing for trust. You couldn't take their trust for face value. Couldn't take nothing. You know what I mean? They said they felt like the outsider, right? After you've made them feel like the outsider, it was insurgent, someone who revolts against this government. Like, who the fuck authorized this bitch to just turn me off like this? Like, so now they got in this battlefield of the mind, right? And it came a full sermon to him, right? It just, that you wasn't coming back, and it could have been a Pisces, water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person, right? The driveway or a drive-through incident, right? They ain't know this incident was going to take place like this. They did not. If they knew what they know now, they would have never tried this shit. Nothing. Trust. And then what else? The Scorpio gets possessive and needs to know everything about you. So that person wanted to know everything about you, right? And then treating love as a zero-sum game, right? They thought they could play this game with you like a zero sum. You don't get nothing from it. You don't put nothing in it. You put everything in it, but you get a sum out of it. Nothing. Zero, right? This is a romantic or other way, like where other way you don't get nothing. It's not measured. The stuff that they gonna do, because they ain't gonna get nothing. You know what I mean? No one should have to compete. So somebody wanted you to compete for something when it came to this zero-sum game they was playing. Right. And then they got judged again, like I said, in this pandemic, because this something had to stop. Like, you know what I mean? Shut down, stop. Pulsar, the objects in space that emit regular pulse and radio waves. Now, when they got this wave signal making your partner, your everything, and codependent with this third party, right? And you and I against the world, playing that lie against them. So they tell that story to every fucking body. Me and you against the world, like Pinky and the Brain, dummy. You know what I mean? We're going to take over the world. Everything I get from these hoes, I'm going to split it with you, because you're my ride or die bitch, remember? He tells that shit to every bitch. Make your partner your everything. That's how he trauma bonds you to the fucking relationship. And you think you're something going to leave. He no longer discusses future plans with you. Gemini drops flirty jokes until you can't resist. Oh, stop it, babe. You know I love you. I love your soul. Come here. Let me kiss you. Let me suck your titties. Let me do this. Let me do that. Playing on your fucking, just stealing your fucking love, just using you for whatever the fuck he can. Right. The Origin explains 2.9 watching Hitler's obsession with the ancient world. This is what I'm talking about. The archaeologist from World War II. This person is still fucking fighting wars. That's not even wars we need to fight. Never a good time to finish a conversation. You never going to get this conversation to come to an end. This person is a cloned by meat, food, humans, ETs, stunts, copies, animals. Okay? Their brother unalives our mother Amy. I don't know who these people is. Somebody unalive somebody in Thailand. Full moon party. Somebody 15-mile tourist this year is 15. I don't know. Is that 15 or is? Is male. A tourist. Oh, that's what it say. Is male. And as a tourist this year, which was last year, Thailand, somebody, Fagin, somebody at the beaches, and it was 85 degrees, a spiritual connection. Something was a waterfall, a rainforest. Somebody by the name of Daniel, unalive, a secret, a boyfriend, in the paradise. Something about Spanish, something about missing, and in the trash. I don't know. That's what they did. They said, don't talk back. Oh, don't talk back. Be grateful. So whoever these people that they with, third party, person, place, or thing, is in here. Don't talk back with your mouth full, baby. Okay? Don't talk mouth. We helping you, feeding you, keeping you afloat. Don't talk back here, baby. But I already told you this baby is one of those babies was one of them vampire babies that bite back. He bite the hand that feed him, right? Spiritual spirit of discernment. Told somebody in this energy to be concerned about this motherfucker that's wanting to be to be, you know what I mean? Remember that movie, what was it, the $1 Million Baby? Well, I don't care. Remember I told you the elites, you know what I mean? The nanny over here, remember when the nanny stopped working? The nanny quit? Remember the nanny quit because this the baby we got to take care of? Remember the nanny, the elite, rich and famous nannies, right? So here's your baby that you take care of for the nanny that y'all needed. Y'all wanted the new what? Nano, right? Mork and Mindy. Now here's the baby we got to take care of, because here's Mort laying in the bed right here. So don't care what the $6 million man likes. The 65-cent boy is gonna eat, right? Because you thinking you bigger than what you really is, because that's them breaking this motherfucker down to size, to his ego, right? That's the spirit of discernment. That's when this Taurus made him realize, like, okay, that's why they feel like these people's rhetoric, man, I'm going to use the word rhetoric, the way they talk, make them feel like they're better, because you remember, this person got a low IQ and they use their sex appeal as, you know what I mean, the way they get by. So now we're in a different time zone for them, because they used to talking in, remember, you know, they done lost who the fuck their identity is. They still running around in their pajamas with Superman pajamas on, thinking they can heal the world. All the while, look at all these things going on right here. Look at her riding on a donkey. Something about they had a car, but the car, I don't know what the fuck's happening to the car. But this one's feeling like a donkey out in Albuquerque, okay? Because he had a mouthful of lies for people, right? Being this camper out here, happy camper with an indigo girl, right? Attention campers, when they told him, come on, man, get in line, get alignment. You know what I mean? This person stayed on the line. So unalignment is at the bottom. Like this person, when they told him to come on, get in line, they was back talking. Remember? Back talking. So here we come back over here. I done went through this stuff 2 times. Now, like, here we go. This is a big message, y'all. I don't know. So you is the royal you. Now remember, we got an arrogant officer that challenges the judge authority here in this energy too. So I don't really know what that meant too. But this person is disciplined, right? So that's you. That's you disciplined, right? By not saying nothing to this person. Like you got the snap-on dentures in. Like you got your fucking teeth taken out. You ain't talking. Like none of this shit is like, you don't give no fucks. Like your teeth snap in and out. You ain't talking. No teeth, no talk. Okay? My teeth out, I ain't talking. Right? This is implant stabilizer, snap-in dentures. This is the hocus focus. This is also is different here. Now you that magic that they was trying to hocus focus on you. Now they return back to them. Now they gotta focus on the hocus that they done put on their goddamn self, right? Shocking reaction that they put on this shit, because now you ain't talking. No matter what's going on, right? I don't care how many stories this shit go on. 3 stories, 2 stories, 6 stories. I don't give a fuck how many stories it go, right? The sun can rise and set. You ain't giving a fuck, right? Because the difference between reactive, proactive, and living, pain pushes until vision pulls. So now, while this person was over here, you know what I mean, being a rookie on training day, you know what I mean? This is your training, you know what I mean? Type of day, you know what I mean? While you sitting over here quiet as a church mouse, drinking your water and minding your business, right? Before you pray, believe, right? They didn't believe that you was gonna walk away while they was over there getting blowjobs, right? Or whatever. They're keeping it up, tops, good work. You know what I mean? What does that say? Pow and splat, right? So that's what we was doing with a gold digger, right? All the while we out here hanging with a gold digger, a source claim dodge. So the source that they needed to claim, they dodged. They was like, nah, I gotta get out of here. We going over here to Albuquerque or wherever we're going, right? You dumped me for her. That's right? Remember, they left you, cut ties with you, right? That's what they did. They cut ties with you. Remember? They cut ties with you. Cut ties with you, right? Cut ties with you. Right? Cut ties with you. Got paranoid that they cut ties with you. Got paranoid, cautious, insecure, guarded. Freedom, standing up and awaken that you cut. They cut. I'm walking away. Shit, I don't give a fuck. We going out here. I travel alone, right? I traveled to this area alone, right? I ain't with nobody. All about the shape, not the size. Look great at any weight. I don't give a fuck what they look like. Face shape. I don't give a fuck because this is where we drinking from, right? So when it came to these mud holes, being a mud, being a pig, right? Getting dirty out here, right? Mud holes we love to wallow in. So they out here loving, living in this, you know what I mean? Wallowing this, whatever this cesspool of mud holes they didn't build, right? With all these things that they got going on. Being king, when money, when they was playing big spender, right? Now, because we ain't as big spender as we was then, as we are now. Right now, like I told you, these people rhetoric ain't matching their language because they can't stand up to what they didn't put up when they first started the situation. So when it came to them going to Aurora, when it came to going to Aurora, something happened in Aurora, Colorado at 16 at George Washington High School in the gray areas, goes missing July 14, 2016, after a job interview, 2 a.m., night before, no signs of said person. So they got issues from back when they was 16, back at George Washington High School, right? That they got issues with, right? When it came to situations, right? Now, they wanted to know who these shoes belong to, right? Now, we already know who this shoe belonged to. This is Cinderella's shoe. This is the one that they threw away. They didn't want no more. Remember, they cut ties with you back here, and they broke free and got, doing what they wanted to do, right? Well, when they did that, right? That was, and then they wanted to ask, like, you know what I mean? Life in Cairo, right? Now they stirred up all these wars with all these different cults and different sacrificing the cult of the lamb, right? And then life. Now they're gonna go back into the life of Cairo, Egypt, right? We're gonna pick up our Egyptian, you know what I mean, people. Now we done woke them up from the dead because this motherfucker want to start wars and different things and different tribes and stirring up all this craft. So now we got to go get our tribe and wake them up from Cairo, Egypt, right? A man who lacks purpose will distance himself with pleasure. So that's what he distanced himself for, to go get pleasure. Then when it was too late, right? Too late after the fact, saved by the bell. They thought they were saved by the bell. No, they was over there getting beat the hell out of by whoever this third party is, serving a life sentence there now because shifting the blame. Now they want to shift the blame, or they tried to shift the blame, but they got stuck in this time cycle of serving time, a life sentence here, right? Then when it came down to that, see, when I told you, they wanted to scribble that out. You left her for me. See, that's in pencil, but when they wrote it, right? You dumped me for her. That's right, right? When they left, right? When they left for these blowjobs and for before you pray, believe, right? Believe me, I don't need you, bitch. I can find you anywhere, right? They dumped you for her, right? Cut you off, you know what I mean? Standing for their own freedom, right? Something about, wait, hold on. Oh, there it is. I was like, what the hell it is? I've traveled alone, right? That's in pen. That ain't in pencil. That ain't something that you can erase, right? What they said. When they said that they wanted to wallow in these mud holes, you know what I mean? The mud holes that we love, that's in pen. That ain't in pencil. That when it came to them being something in Aurora, Colorado at 16 at George Washington School, that's in pen. Okay? When it came to them being too late and after the fact, that's in pen. Right? When it came to them shifting the blame, that's in pen. It ain't able to be erased, right? Right. Now they paranoid, right? Because now they got served this time, right? Over here. While they went over there and got over there and got hooked up over there, now they stuck, right? Because everything when they went over there, when they told me was in the fast lane and we was racing. Fast lane. Now, right? We fast lane. 95 on 95. Remember, see how Ursula was driving? It was sight, right? The set in motion, the excite, insight, the solicit, the solicitatious energy, right? They solicitatious in this energy, right? That was the endless possibilities they thought they had, right? In this energy, right? Got over here, right? And things back in parcel. This is the stuff that we could erase, right? Things cheaters always say, you made me cheat. Takes the focus off the infidelity, redirects it to your wrongdoing. So back around, turn it around. Now we got common, mutual, receptacle, right? Like each other. This is shared, right? Back in pen, right? Now we back in pencil again, something that we can erase. Beat you up on Facebook Live after catching them cheating, right? So this could be public. Somebody watch them get beat up on Facebook Live. You know what I mean? Something about their inner child and inner healing, right? But this also talks about their conscience. This is about the season begins of fake, happy, sweet talks was fake, the fake love, and then it was love or lust. And they realized that it was quickly lust, right? Then it came to the middle, right? We came to the middle of this energy. Came to the middle. I'll start there. Came to the middle. I had what I had in there. I had a bunch of little things in the middle. So I had this in the middle, which is love and laughter, which where the shit show began, right? That came in the middle where it came with a Leo, and that's about your appetite for that socializing soars on the 8th, right? And then spending time with friends and neighbors and boosting bonds, right? Then on the 10th, you'll feel more spontaneous and loving. Hit pause on work and listen to your heart. You'll soar on the 5th, the 6th, the 10th, lucky number 1, 8, and 5, right? That was a shit show for the Leo energy. That don't have to be a Leo just telling me a fire energy pulled up. But then they told me about, you know what I mean, how we spending our time. Like, yesterday's price ain't today's price. Travel isn't safe to visit Uganda. But if you're a billionaire, we're going to travel to Uganda. But Uganda, we're going to travel. That's where, you know what I mean, billionaires spend their time in safaris and, you know what I mean, doing shit like wonderful weekends, like Steve Harvey be saying, like wonderful weekends, right? You know what I mean? Like skydiving and skiing and shit. All inclusive. Water over bungalow. Vacation soon. Resort came in. Deal. That's coming in for you, right? Unsold cars being given away weekly. Wealth, right? Talking about unreal places, talking about iconic landmarks, talking about hidden gems, natural wonders, and majestic mountains, right? That's coming in because when we level up, those are the things that we can reach for, right? At the time, right? Came in. The archaeologist says that we're shocked by their discoveries. Like, we out here discovering new things, right? Those babies aren't mine. So they still worrying about whose babies aren't mine and whose babies is. We out here worrying about the archaeologists, worrying about what was shocked. Now, these other people is shocked because you ain't paying in their ass no mind, right? So when it came to this energy here of just dreaming it and wishing for it and or talking about it, you out here in the abundant life and they see that you just stepped away. Safari, you so far from these people, they can't even touch you, reach you, whatever. Found unalive in a house, dead inside. This is that fucking stinking. What the fuck you thinking? That's that. That's that same waka flocka thinking. You know what I mean? That's still sinking. Somebody out here with the spying, eyewitness. Somebody out here witnessing some stuff that they doing. Their dirty laundry on the side. Peter, somebody. J.J. Abrams, David Shane. They spying on you. Top secret, though. They watching you. Bob Wire around the shit. You know what I mean? The joke and the dagger file. This shit gonna take off like a motherfucker. Are you comfortable being independent, alone? Yeah, that was down here. That belonged down there. That's because they wondering why you don't want them. You know what I mean? Because they think you dating on a crush or somebody. Right. But when they see what they miss, they miss that you ain't like the others. You is a unique thing, right? When it came to this paradox table and this paradox table of elemental arranged according to the certain characteristics, which is chemistry class. So this is chemistry that y'all had that was put together. Love isn't enough to make a relationship work. You need respect, compassion, shared values, and the right time, right? And the right time. And this wasn't the right time because this person was digging ditches for you the whole time because they had the cult of the lamb here in this energy where they was convalescent, where they was being reminiscent, and they was on being effervescent, you know what I mean, to becoming from becoming a damn adolescent, somebody that was over here as a child getting something done. Stop the violence against women. So this person, you know what I mean, couldn't stop fucking abusing you when it came to magic and sacrifices and wishing ill intent on you with the cult, right? So when it came to this Eight of Wands, when it was a message of concern, like, what the hell's going on? This person can't be complex. Like, all this magic that they have been sending your way, brown sugar, like, and they couldn't find your brown sugar nowhere. Face-to-face frequency, like, face-to-face frequency with people trying to face, like, you. Did I say something wrong? Did I say the wrong thing? Yep, they said the wrong thing. Safe sex, business, and wealth, that they was getting paid for sex. And that was an informed partners, that the consensual parties are of kink. And once that research came out with the local licensing rules about that, you know what I mean, from the higher ups, they said that this was star quality that you're doing this shit to. You know what I mean? This manic, you know what I mean, with these Respiradols and all these damn pills, this person needed to take his Tylenols then. You know what I mean? Money flows to me effortlessly. You let this effortlessly money train move and go somewhere else while you somewhere with the bare back and a Jezebel. I know, a succubus. Yeah. So the King of Cups is sitting here, you know what I mean, with his hook hands over making a plan and stuff, right? About the other way that they chose, right? Before you spin, you had to earn. So now before they even come your way, they got to earn some things like respect and shit. Like, let them catch you looking. So somebody caught them looking at you. They didn't believe in you, so they underestimated you. So, like, now it's all love, but it was all fake love. You get me what I mean? Companion for a senior is needed for a family member, right? So they thought your senior ass was too fucking stupid to figure out what the fuck they was doing, right? But because this is how smooth your move was right here when it came smooth and sophisticated. The one of a kind, the big dream, the let's get moving. The motherfucker moved in silence and let the motherfuckers figure it out by the time he was gone, right? The bull market capital gain and the book value had just increased, right? Raising the stock market, right? With the real estate capital as asset just moved on and got bigger. That somebody just bought an island. Somebody just gave an island away to a motherfucker. That's what it was, right? Because they was borderline crazy and mentally unstable, right? Over another bitch or some mentally unstable person that was in their energy, that was chaotic, playing the victim, caring or meddling in their energy, right? That had them skiing on water like a squirrel to show off, right? That show that they could do. This is a mother influencer. This is also somebody named Ruby. Like, this is also somebody that's got crime in their life. You know what I mean? Doing crime time. And then they always complaining and like saying that they got some kind of chaotic, playing a victim type of meddling type of shit. Then it came to present is the Lord is here. That's the song. The presence of the Lord is here is a song, right, by Brian Cage. The presence of the Lord is here. The presence of the Lord is here. Right, well, it's also Act Like You Know, Sean Pace, under another gospel song, right? So act like you know that God's in the presence of the Lord is here and you in the presence of a real one. Okay? You in the presence of a real one. Stop playing, right? So that was them telling them under this bull market and letting them know that what you do on this bull market that you just let go, your end crash, hers just increased. Bam, boom. Right now they want to jump now, right? Now we jumping now, right? Now we want help now. Now when I was your age, I had already jumped. Well, when they was their age, back there when we was in Aurora, Colorado, you know what I mean? Don't do it. It's not worth it because the presence of the Lord is here. The presence of, and he's the one that's causing it, right? To see, let you shine in front of me. Remember, because you underestimated the divine feminine, right? Self-sabotage. You try to sabotage her. You know what I mean? When it came to you captured in Florida, they captured you in Florida. You ain't even have to be in Florida, but they sent word that you was captured in Florida. Okay? That it wasn't talked about that you was captured in Florida. You know what I mean? And not only was you captured in Florida, but Clive Palmer, the person that owned the Titanic, right? That had a luxury yacht that was from Australia, that was a businessman and a politician, right? That made a replica in 1997, right? Was the replica of it, right? But the replica had enough life rafts for every person that was on the boat, right? This is the replica, but didn't say that the other one, like they can't use the other one because it's still sunk in the abyss, right? In the Atlantis, right? So we can't get that one, right? So now we got to get the replica, right? Out. So now the original ain't supposed to be here, right? But they in the presence of the real one when it came to the replica, right? It's so close to the divine that it ain't no difference. Like the grand staircase where Jack and done stood on the end, all of it's the same. Nothing's different. Nothing no different. Not the same luxury. Billionaire bought that though. You know what I mean? And $425 million to $567 million to get this yacht made, right? To replicate this Titanic, right? For Titanic 2, right? Now we got this person out here with these antique military artifacts, right? Swords and bayonets. And then the military hunting. That's that witch hunt out here, right? That's that bitch out here hunting for men or women. But they didn't know you was a hunter too, though. They didn't know that, like, don't come for me if I ain't sent for you type energy. Like, you know what I mean? You could come with your gun collection. You can come with your best, you know what I mean, soldiers, your troops, whoever the fuck you got. You know what I mean? Your fucking crones, your damn hags, your damn whoever the fuck these dark green-eyed witches, warlocks, hoes, whatever the fuck, I don't know where the fuck they come from, but they came fucking with some people that they didn't know. We had people in the waters. We got people up top. We got people all around, and y'all talking all this smack. We done been all the way. You went to this ritual in fucking Czech Republic, doing cult rituals at the gates of hell. Like, who the fuck, where is it? How do y'all know to go to these fucking stupid places? Then they say this shit is outdated like the fucking woolly mammoth. This shit is that much outdated. Prehistorically out fucking dated. Okay? Track prehistoric woolly mammoth, a global briefs. Okay, this fucking shit is old and outdated. Like, what the fuck? Mental thoughts. Y'all still thinking about woolly mammoths? Like, ain't elephants enough? No. They gonna go dig up some other shit. Right. Something that's 12-foot fucking big ass thing with 12-foot tush on it. Like, what? That's history. So crazy. Like, Arctic woolly mammoth. It's cold there. Why? Anyway, turn your dumb ass around. Anyway, is what they said. Spin the block. Now they want to come back because they see you ain't out here wherever woolly mammoth is hanging, some prehistoric place that you ain't at. Shit, you in a safari, but you ain't out there with no damn woolly mammoths. What the fuck? They thought they was moving smooth, trying to sliver around, trying to see what the fuck you was up to. All while trying to tweet, tell people shit about you, right? Tweet, petty little bird shit, right? Sarcastic, the level of sarcasm is to the point where I don't even know if I'm kidding or not. So they didn't know when to stop playing, right? Basically, right? So now they out here being a Blade Runner from 2049. We here in 2025, still too far where we ain't there yet. We still out here running around doing the Blade, and we ain't got to 2049 yet. 2049, we got there. That was the shining through. That was what's shining through. Divine messages come in. Divine messages come in and say this is runaway squad detective is investigated. They being investigated for the black magic that they been doing. And that's what I got to. That's where we ended off when I had to answer the phone for a dark witch. Right here. Personality disorder. Getting a dream catcher and hang it over your bed. Somebody could send me one of them if y'all mind. Jupiter retrogrades from Amazon. This dark bitch is out here still constantly convincing people that they this and that, but they ain't shit. And that's that one up there. And then they got this one here. They secretly keep tabs on you every day. That's how many bitches that just them watching you. This one watching you in the mirror. You know what I mean? Somebody watching you in the mirror there. Somebody that's got them. That's your ex-person that's got this runaway squad running away. Got all these is a squad of people that they got watching. Somebody that's jealous and hating on your romantic relationship because they want to know who you sleeping with or who you comfortable with. Some mass person here that's seeking someone to perform or learn to do a hex or breaking ritual, but they can't break this. This shit is now a part of who the fuck they is. They can't change that. That's their DNA. So now they hating on your spiritual gifts that you can see through all the bullshit that they've been through, shining through, right? And then we got over here. Let me go over here real quick. Then it came to, you know what I mean, 4, 3, 1, and 31 degrees standing out from the crowd. Them looking like a jester graphic out here under the worker bees. And I told you, here's that elephant right here. But this was a big elephant. They even magnified that woolly mammoth to a enormous size now. Right? 14, 14, and 12, 12. Right? Under how this hand is, how they playing this poker hand. Right? This playing these cards. Right? When it comes to this energy. Let's see who the fuck that is. 1. What number? What is that? Is that up? Yeah, you see him playing. Look at how he's smiling on the fucking card. He think it's fucking funny being a jester. Okay. So this is all the frown lines. This is also Demi. This is Demi and Brent, ex-husband, right? This is talking about somebody's a man eater here. Some man eater at 60 and Sam is on 29. The difference from one day, from day one, right? So this is also that frog prince, right? When it came out, who was standing out in this energy, this jester, right? And somebody I told you had with this itchy ass, that's became still had the pinworms and itchy ass, right? You could treat this shit over the counter. Why y'all still walking wearing with an itchy ass? Well, anyway, they tempers that shit out when it came to I am the key keeping your head. I am the key to keeping your head. So somebody in this energy was the key to keeping this person's head. You know what I mean? By keeping their head up their ass with the pinworms, right? So this is the moderation, the cooperation, the compromise, the balance, the temperament, the manage the situation, and the resolve the problems of good relations are possible equals action, right? The work they put in it by keeping their head up their ass, right? Because this was going to be the cool guy. You know what I mean? The cool dog. When it came to this Virgo energy. December 13th, wild communicator, Virgo is retrograde in the 5th house of self-expression. Your social life is extra lively. Think about recreating cherished moments. The walk down memory lane proves vitalizing and brings you joy. So they happy where they was. Lovers of the world whisper. They didn't want to tell people that they was happy where they was, right? Because this person was narrow-minded when it came into energy and couldn't tell the difference because they didn't have their own personality that washed up on shore, missing 6 months ago. So whatever they had threw away about how they felt about the divine feminine and tried to hide and have all these love and feelings with a lover or whisper and talking about all this thing that happened about, socially being with an indigo person, place a thing, their narrow minded couldn't see that bitch was a fucker succubus and that bitch didn't have their back. That bitch wasn't even there for them. They says, who's got your back? The shadow of doubt. This person don't got their back with a shadow of doubt. This person is a friend of me in this energy, right? So it came down here in this energy and they wanted the earth magic. Earth magic came in and said that they wanted intimacy and mutual respect and unity and closeness that they had with you. They're not finding it with none of these other people, right? And that was the snake, the 2 of coins, that was juggling you for these other fantasies, right? And can't turn back the years. They can't turn those back. Those things that they got from you and how that was. Praying praying the rosary. Somebody praying that, you know what I mean, something happened different, right? Hail Mary's full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed is the fruit of my womb, Jesus. Like they playing like Hail Marys all day, right? Think about good things. They wanted you to think about good things. Think about all the good things we did. There is no good things. Be his peace. When you was being my peace, when you was his encouragement, when you was encouraging me, be his woman alone. When you was being my woman and my woman alone. Now I ain't your woman, I'm your woman alone, because you ain't my man and my man alone. Not when you got socially other people, places, conscious, sexual, lust, faking love, bad people that you thought had your back, that is a runaway, and people that spiritually haters of shit. Who the fuck? Be his advisor, telling him what to do, but a suggestive type. You know what I mean? Because these other peoples can't suggest good ideas. All they shit is hustling, scheming, still keeping them beneath the fucking radar, keeping them low and vibration so they don't come none of you, and that you don't want it. So by the time they do decide to get their mind right, they be so washed up and fucked up, and you'll look at them like the scum of the fucking earth. But that's just a fucking disguise. Like, maybe you don't want this person. Maybe you thought you wanted this person. Maybe this person thinks they want you. This person doesn't know what the fuck they want. This person is on a... It's the fucking difference between reactive and proactive. Is this person living authentically, or are they living a fucking dream? They living to thrill fucking people, others. Right. So then when it came to the energy about a way apart, reversal, and knots, so they dissipate, and dissuade it, docile and diffuse, or disperse, right? They didn't do none of that. They didn't do none of that. They didn't diffuse the situation. They just went away. Then when it came to disseminate the situation, where it talks about, like, they could, like, none of this had to be a situation, right? Dis and if. Diff and dis. Dis or diff never had to be. Okay? Different and diff occult didn't have to be. When it came to these disseminating shits, like, they just from this thing to that thing, they couldn't tell it apart. They couldn't stop it from fading away with you and them, because you had saw through it with the dissipate. They knew the love had changed because they couldn't face up to what they needed to tell you when it comes to dissuade. Dissuade means I couldn't tell you nothing else. Like, away, but go away. That's all I could tell you, was dissuade you by just going away. When it came to me being docile, I was docile because not knowing what else to say to you. Whatever, I have done everything. I fucking tried to kill you, take you the fuck out, and now you still trying to diffuse me with you? No. Now I came to the Rule 35, a correctional. This was born to be a killer. This is a man. This is when they realized you was that beast, and that's when it came a part of you that they realized, like, okay, I don't know who the fuck I'm dealing with. I'm almost scared of this motherfucker, that she can transmute this shit like that. So, like, how? Who did? Now they want to come and apologize, right? But you disconnected. And maximum security state prison. Like, this shit is none and void. Like, this is max security. This is tight. This system is tight. You disconnect, right? Because of the betrayal, right? And it came to everything's working for me. When they thought everything was working for you, for them, right? They disconnected and locked you away like you was in maximum state prison, right? Because when he thought he was the one and only, that was when they talked about that over there. No, you ain't the one and only, right? You ain't the one and only because of Maleficent, because your evil ways. That's why you was trying to get clout from another person. Let another person have sex with you. Come back to the divine feminine. Talk about, yeah, everything's all right. Don't worry. Be happy. Are you comfortable being independent and alone? Damn right. Why? Why is she comfortable with being alone? Because what? We ain't no horse, of course, Mr. Ed. Because we are be one of a kind like a unicorn. And how do we move? In silence, right? So we came over here because this person wanted to still chase thrills. So we had an air sign over here. What are you keeping secret from? What are they keeping secret from you, right? This one true love that they had put somebody in your place and made that person one true love, right? Some other hater, right? What are they keeping from you? Somebody that's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, right? That was a master of emotional intelligence and a social and has social skills to do you. So to do you in, meaning that they was going to take this person, make black spell magic on this person, right? That went to Hartfield Airport and held secrets there, right? If you go a day without talking to me, go a couple of more. So they kept distance from you, right? Shit wasn't funny no more. Like when it came to you not coming back, like this shit wasn't funny no fucking more, right? I don't want to play no more. Like this shit, like the fuck you mean she ain't coming back? Like when you told this person to do them, do you, like, and they felt like you mastered the emotional intelligence of the social skill that they was trying to pull on you. And what are they keeping secret? Like, and you found out what they had been keeping secret? All of this dumb shit, lusting and love and faking love and putting in relationships and being in true loves with other people, or even marriages for that matter, right? Down at Haverford Airport, the secrets came out, right? Bam. They told us all about it, right? That juicy fruit, right? That they had, Wrigley's juicy fruit was the temptation and the chasing the thrills that they were seeking. Give them hell. That was giving them hell over there, right? That was their unalignment, right? That they went to the seminology, right, of earthquakes, other tremors, right? That are man-made, that are human-made ones. That's in the earth's crust, right? So they went and let somebody create some kind of earthquake in their life by chasing thrills with some other person, which made them upside down, right? And please be patient. The blonde is driving, right? When it came to this Pisces energy, right? On the 6th, consider setting aside time for bonding with dear friend, while you'll feel truly connected. So that's whoever this third party or these people, places, and things, number 39, under a Sagittarius, under a co-worker or a creative endeavor on the 6th. And that's the same one that's on the 6th on this energy. 6 and 6 is on the Pisces in this energy. You know what I mean? Something about November. Something about sharing your oldest side ideas, boldest ideas with this person when it came to, you know what I mean, leaving you independent, you know what I mean, because you was unique. They didn't want to do it, but they had to do it because, you know, things had turned upside down and fell down and fell out. You know what I mean? They had to do it. You know what I mean? When they went to this, you know, seminology and it came to, you know what I mean, creating earthquakes in their life. You know what I mean? From the 8th, they drove into a financial project alongside family member. Tackling it as a team will be most effective. But sometimes this dumb blonde driver can't drive. You know what I mean? They got, you know what I mean? They get battles of the malevolent. They get evil. Galactic by the emperor of rebellion of alliance. They make alliances with people, laugh it up and fuzzball, and then they scary dreams. Like these are scary dreams that this people go through, this person. You know what I mean? And they did this shit in front of fucking people, in front of others. Welcome a committee. The best foot forward. This was also nonsense, opinion page. This is where people from Virginia and this energy was made them feel like a ritual in England. Some people was in England listening to this situation from this committee. They was also through food, drinks, scents, and gestures. Hosts around the world warmly received guests using varieties of special traditions of this witchcraftery shit. Laugh and live under the shit that they was doing. You know what I mean? Every stage of life comes with new hopes and dreams. When it came to this cultist shit and this maleficent shit that they was doing. Some brother and sister and an aunt and a cousin. Beware default life's expectancies is getting ready to be down. Numbered 22 days and steps is left. As they said, it says on your health. You know what I mean? You had already counted down 18. They said, ask Dr. Adam. The multivitamins don't help. No. Somebody that's a blood relative, Somebody that's also taking too much pills too. Somebody that's a DNA track too. Somebody that's a cousin, brother, uncle, or a cousin. When it came to that, and this is also the moon of this situation too. Somebody need a lawyer. We ain't even get over here. That's where we had stopped at. I'm done now. Like, oh no, I ain't done. This is the rest over here. So wait, hold on. So when it came to it, I came in the energy like, you know what I mean? Birds of a feather, right? Birds of a feather flock together. When they flocked together, they had envy and they was resentful against the divine feminine, right? And it came in that, you know what I mean? Because you was healing and you had self-care and introspection and meditated about the situation, some baby mama was protesting about the shit, and it attended multiple protesters about you and cults about you too. You know what I mean? This baby mama that this Two of Cups was in a relationship with, right? And she was desired and inspired by you at the same time. With jealousy is a scary thing. Hates you because you're blessed. So like this big, all this shit you got here, being in the safari away from him, she still think that this person is coming toward him or you or whatever, right? So let's get back into this entity. That's where we left off. So right here where this dumb blonde is and how they felt about, you know what I mean, like you being independent and them like, and then you being not only the only one that ever had they back like that. I mean, they went and tried to trade you out for this copycat, thought that bitch was gonna have they back, right? And then once they traded you out, they didn't know that you was a natural born killer when it came to who your team was, right? Because you was on a man who the man who hunts humans. They didn't know, like, if you come for me, I'm gonna come for you. You didn't know that they didn't know that like they didn't know that. Like, may not be you want to come in the spirit, you want to come in the presence, however you want to come, however you want to, you know what I mean? Archangel Michael is out here. He ain't look like he cutting motherfuckers off. Cut you cross your damn back so fast. Come on, talk about this shit. Like, who brother is this? 59K watched A Miracle of Endurance. They watched the shit. That's what I mean. They sat, but 5,059 people, 1,000 people watched you watch this miracle of endurance you went through. When this person had you in this pool of endurance, and they had you in that pool of endurance, where'd it go? Oh, right here. When they had you in that pool of endurance, right there, that's that. When that's the pool of endurance. Everybody watched you go through that pool of endurance. Because now he didn't just go through that pool no matter what colorectal cancer and fatty foods. He didn't go through that shit by himself. That's why you was in line. That's why he didn't go by it. That's why he unaligned and you aligned. Because that person didn't only take you through those battles. They took themselves through it. But the only thing you did, whatever was negative, you transmuted in your peace, power, and love. That's what happened. So you was able to transmute it quick. So let's see. Not real quick, but it was quick. To them it was. Because they wanted you to be tore up from the floor up now, though. All right, talk about the jealousy and scary. Jealousy is a scary thing, excuse me. So this is the mission. That was the mission. Like I said, for you to be fucked up and tore up from the floor up, and while this girl gloat over you being her having your fucking man, and them going around sneaking behind your back, having you with anxiety and fucked up because they kept you in the third party, and now that you cut the fucking shit off and say go have fun at it, do you? Selfish and crazy, right? I am attracting money and expecting in ways open and abundant. So while you sitting up here moving in silence, you ain't selfish doing or being crazy with them. They being crazy because you ain't paying them no fucking mind. They being so crazy and tore up from the floor because you ain't paying them no attention, right? That's the mission. Now tell me about this Hierophant of Dawn. Who needs a lawyer? Why they need a lawyer? What's the lawyer? Dwelling on the pain. If I dwell on why I'm unhappy and think about what went wrong, it figures things out, and I feel better. So they fuck other people to make themselves feel better, but okay, this is all the autocrat of self, and it's all topics. Even if it's killing them, they don't care. drunk off fantasy, lust, and temptation. Like I said, they dwelling on it, so they having fun while they doing it. So this is uncut, deadly entanglements. This is going to be in deadly for somebody. In terrible, against antiseptic. So this is against antiseptics. Something that they ain't going to be able to be immune to. They told me somebody's immune to it when it came in the energy, but somebody ain't going to have no antiseptic to this shit they got. Okay, so this is a Medea's Halloween trick-or-treat fools. So that's the kind of shit they like to play out here. What on time? What's that going in the time machine? What's going in the time machine, Archangel? What you protecting us from? What's that? Archangel say appease, prophets, revelation, prophetic revelation. This is appease, a prophetic revelation. They're gonna learn something today, bitch. Cheaters say, so you don't trust me? Questioning your trust, right? Signs you should not ignore. Mental illness, 7.1 M watch, Psycho Zoo, 4 years. So this person been being watched be mental ill for the last 4 years, and ain't nobody said nothing. 71 million people watched this person be mentally ill. A Psycho Zoo, that to be this Psycho Zoo, they let this people go on for the last 4 years. Executive business executive broker will call you soon. So this is what this broker is talking about, this business. I see you for who you are. So somebody in this end of this broker sees this person for who they fucking truly are when it comes to this time machine. This person was being paid money to take you out. And this person is now being some investigator, some type of... Somebody gets a prying pan. Hey, what is that? Trouble and accusations or something. You trigger people who have wronged you. And this is also just saying, okay? Okay? Just saying, okay? So somebody just saying, okay, okay? They're just saying that, like, they just saying that. You know what I mean? They know you see them for who they are, right? Okay? And you say that signs that you should ignore mental illness. They wanted you to just ignore their mental illness. That's where the battles and the puddles come in. Like, you keep laying with this fucking dirty ass bitch, you gonna get up with. You ain't gonna be able to get up. You gonna have that thing they said, patience zero. That motherfucker going around giving people, man. If y'all didn't catch the one from yesterday where patient zero was in here and this person was acting like patient zero, the first one that brought HIV to the continent, that person was out here yesterday. Okay, so we got the work smarter, plan out your week or day in advance, invest in learning, automates tasks, stick to a routine, do important work first, relieve stress, find tasks to eliminate when it comes to the miracles of endurance 11 months ago. God says, don't go back. It's a trap. 6.2K watched a day ago. So God said that. Because it's the presence of the Lord is here. The presence of the Lord is here. They say, don't go your ass back. Okay? They say this is also fond of partying and festive. Convivial, convivial, fond of partying or festive. This is also time's up for your enemies. God, presence of the Lord is here. The presence of the Lord is here. What they say? Medea Halloween, bitch. Boo, friend. There it is. I told you, stop playing. Stop sending this shit. Somebody want redemption, though, but it's too late. Pet-friendly apartments. Nah. Pet cemetery coming, boy. You can change it to an animal if you want to. We getting the animals, too. We see you. We get the animals, too. We get gnats. Sweat. Yep. HIV, A1 plus, blowjobs, out here unprotected. This is also Supercut, Ugly Wanda, Old School Funny. So that's how the fuck they fucking with. People that look like Old School Wanda. I don't know, in living color 3 months ago. Surrogate substitute. Somebody get pregnant for somebody else. Final outcome. Ace of Pentacles. Will start a new business project, venture, home security, material, comfort. Somebody final outcome is going to be a project venture. That might be for you, Divine Feminine. Final outcome is you're going to get the Ace of Pentacles. That's you. Something I have to get off my chest. 3 wise men. They are hiding your inheritance. Safe was left for you with holy voices. The ancestor says, entitled woman gets flown out, instantly regrets. By exclusive. Somebody gets flown out and they're exclusive and regrets getting flown out. I was that Future shit when he was like, I'm good, love. Shit. He was like, shit, I'm good, love. It says unsold prefab house home that might be available for almost nothing. TKO, technical lockout. Somebody might get knocked out under this redemption under mission to play with somebody's heart. This is what is that? Oh, the black slave forced to breed over 200 black slave children. Told y'all gonna have the Duggars out here soon. Missing you every second while meat sampling all the varieties to offer. Didn't I tell you? This is somebody out here. Con. Connect, confide, concede, coerce, cohesive, coherent, comply, coalition, concave, and contrite. Contrite all comes together. Okay, to connect, confide, concede, coerce, coherent, comply, coalition. They come into this mission like that. When you move into your non-negotiable stage, running, settling, desperate world, bow down, underestimate yourself, denial, avoid the trap. They said deny, avoid, and trap. Don't get in this fucking trap with this bitch. Tell that bitch to go somewhere and fuck them nasty, unaligned people. Credit card skimmer reader. Somebody, don't put your, make sure y'all, I don't know what to tell you about these damn skimmers because they everywhere. Billy Preston, you can't beat God's given. That's gathered music. God's out here, y'all. God's presence is out. You ain't gonna let you mess with nobody here. I act accordingly. It says here the FBI filer will reveal before you date the next Teddy. Oh, it says FBI profiler. So they want you to check the FBI profiler before you date the next Ted Bundy. Will be revealed. So you check the list to make sure that you ain't revealing another Ted Bundy. So somebody is a temptation to somebody in this energy when it comes to they want you to be jealous of them. Somebody that was a temptation. Somebody that's in a deep, dark turn. All right. And they told you that they was in a dark hole that no light even get in. The world. I complete a cycle that it may turn again and again anew. Fulfillment, achievement, completion, ending, final, and reward, success. They got no reward for the shit they did in this world. They battling these puddles right now. Safe choice, dating potential, wasting time, obstacle to overcome, low level self. This is assist, to cut, scissors, precise, exercise, excite, insight, incision, and incisive. So they got a lot of decisions to make because they cut things off with scissors that they shouldn't have. This is also killing a land, bi curious about others, start swiping. How we met, outsider. So the outsider is already here. I don't know where he came in, but this is also Megan woman start swiping. This is a throuple couple. under this and to Kevin and Elena. Somebody with 3rd-degree burns on the arm, shoulder, muscles, and muscle damage. Something about, I've lived such a boring life. Somebody that think they lived such a boring life, that thought that somebody else had their back. Dealing with ugly situations. 3,886K watching 2 months ago. A girl noticed everything from the change of emotions text to your short response, always giving reasons not to hang out. We noticed. So that's also when it came to the commanding officer. When she wanted to know what was going on, the commanding officer came to why she noted what she was noticing was real. The commanding officer said that was real. Penthouse, and for that you'll be getting a penthouse of your choice, depending on which, if that's what you want. If you need to locate a penthouse of your choice, is available, because a penthouse maid saw it Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So when it came to this person cheating with another person, a maid saw it Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday because it was on a routine. Somebody's choices is in too deep. Okay, bring your ideas to the big screen. Bachelor degree in film. Somebody might get a bachelor's degree in film because of how directive skills they have. When it comes to letting go of the hassles, daily hassles aren't hassles if you don't label them as such. So this person is looking at this person as a hassle, or they've looked at this person as a hassle, or the person might be a hassle to them. Other people's perspective is this person's a hassle, is what I'm hearing. A hermit perspective. This is difficult to be related to. They can't be relate to folks. And they starting to wonder how you related to this person. Was this person like that when you met him? Fuck yeah, he was like that. I just knew how to tune him out. Y'all just see, when something is chemistry, they told me in chemistry was already in the classroom. We already had the paradox table to tell us all about that. Catch the first one, y'all, so I don't have to go back through all these things again. I mean, somebody was the best of its kind, the desirable model. You know what I mean? The family. Like, that was the desirable type. Exemplary. You know what I mean? He was the example. But this witching hour came in and changed the trajectory of it. Okay? When it came to a beautiful lies, a moon boy, listening, understanding, and knowing. This is young blue. Okay, beautiful lies. They listen to other people's lies about you and couldn't make their own decision on Monday. So when it came to believe, to trust, this was an incredible credibility. This is creed. This crudity. This is incredulous. Girl, look, I'm trying to fucking tell you. That's what they told me. State prison. Somebody got state prison. And then we got trying to escape out Saudi Arabia. 4 corners, not all make it. And this is Dare. This is Darren. Somebody was leaving from Saudi Arabia. 4 corners and all. Not all of them going to make it out. Trying to escape. Somebody coming from Saudi Arabia. What they telling me from Saudi Arabia again? That shot in the broad daylight. So somebody might not make it coming across Saudi Arabia. Somebody might escape trying to leave prison. It's from Saudi Arabia on 4 corners. Somebody shot in broad daylight. Somebody talk about a mansion. Oh yeah, we getting our mansion, a mansion villa in Aurora for the elites in Bel Air. All right, we still out here, y'all. We still out here getting it, running around, riding around, and getting it now. I was too good for him anyways. Okay. Southwest Atlanta, 30 miles away to Convoy. 716 last seen gunshots distance, and Rockdale County fatal in some apartments. When it came to parks and ways, something about docile. When it comes to exhibit predictable, possessive, aggressive, and ultimately violent behavior. That's what something happened with this convoy. Something here. Somebody's big brother intervened. Okay. Forced marriage, hitting, crimes affecting hundreds of women in Australia. So some forced marriages is happening too. All right, is that what we getting at? We done? All right, maybe I'm done here on this. I'm gonna pull up on some of this stuff. Because they're giving me a lot of shit. I don't even know if that goes with all this. But I'm going to pull up. I'm going to pull up. Because we did get a lot. After you disconnected, that was about the end of the story there. Because they couldn't diffuse that with the damn karmic. They started praying the rosary and shit. Like, they started getting, like, worried. Like, because you was the best of the best when it came to this energy. They became jealous and scared. But the season of lust and love and picking other people over you had overshadowed all of the things that they felt for you. Because then now this, you know what I mean, seminology of the earthquake that they made for no reason. Like, they created this crusted attack on you, especially when it came to this runaway squad of detectives and investigating the shit. You know what I mean? How they chose to, what credibility did they use? You know what I mean? When it came to believing into trust and who they chose to trust. You know what I mean? When it came to the spirit of the discernment, that's when Taurus came in the energy and also told them, like, all right, reminiscent of who this person used to be to you. Like, you don't take that in consideration. So they said, you know what I mean? The harsh realities that, like, they don't even know, because it was like, they was listening to other people. Like, so when they started hearing things like the myophobia, like some kind of disorder they call themselves having when it came to the code of lies or the code of lambs, you know what I mean? They really couldn't recall why the fuck they did it and why they didn't throw this fucking, you know what I mean, fairy tale away. But they laid on to it. They held on to it because the reality is that's all they knew. They didn't know, like that was the narrative. I'm gonna be with you. I'm gonna tell everybody we gonna be together, and that was the narrative. But the reality is, that wasn't the narrative. The narrative was that you had a job, a person, a place that you were supposed to have been doing something with, that you asked for, that you forgot all about, and said, "Oh, well, I don't want that anymore. I got narrow-minded. I'm gonna go over here and let somebody else take her at my back. That she's too difficult. She's, you know, like we threw it down the river and like." 6 months ago, I threw this shit away. You know what I mean? That's why my ass started itching and I got frown lines from other people because, you know what I mean? I am the key to keeping your head. So I thought that was going to keep you in your head while I went over here, you know what I mean? And in line with somebody else that was a socially free time, the campers and connecting and educating and inspired down the ski slopes with an indigo girl. You know what I mean? Now I feel regret about it because, you know what I mean? I shouldn't have never bit the hand that fed me, you know what I mean? And brought me to the point of where I was. But, you know, I was just too fucking greedy. You know what I mean? When it came to being in Thailand, you know what I mean? Being a tourist, you know what I mean? And they their mockery turns into tears now. So now that their mockery turns into tears, you know, because they let somebody put a key in their fucking back and be a clone, the brother analyzed their your mother Amy. Amy's gonna get it too. Whoever Amy's mom is, you know what I mean? For sacrificing her son in this energy, or somebody's brother. You know what I mean? Somebody's brother unalives their mother because of sacrificial of his brother. Okay, some origin explains 2.9 is watching that Hitler's obsession with this ancient world of archaeology from the World War II. Like, this is the person that's creating this World War II of, you know what I mean? Never a good time to finish a conversation because they can't tell you why the fuck they started this shit in the first place. Going to leave. He no longer discussed the future plans. Like, they never even had a future plan. They thought that you was just always going to be there, making your partner your everything and codependent. So when you became independent, they came to codependent on another person and got judged harshly when it came to 6, 11, and 40 through 40. You know what I mean? They got judged harshly for that. That was where they bit the hand that fed them. You know what I mean? It was a regret, but they didn't give no fucks. That's why their ass started itching. You know what I mean? So they started, because they treated the relationship as a sub-zero fucking game, where romantic or otherwise. This is not, and it was never measured. You know what I mean? They never measured it. Well, because they was insurgent about the situation. When you changed up, this person who revolts against the government got upset. You know what I mean? And that's where they became the battlefield of the mind with a full sermon from it. In a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Right? They was the outsider. The outsider told me that they was doing a bunch of fucking shit when it came to the outsider. We read it from the outside. Okay? Nothing for trust. You couldn't trust this person because did I offend her? Yes, you did offend her. You offended her in more than one way. When you tried to play in her face, you played in her face way too much. And the other one let you know, don't play in my face, go play in them hoes' face. And now that the person is sitting on the outside looking in, it ain't so funny anymore, right? You did nothing wrong by asking to be treated right. So now they got to sit and watch another man take their place and treat you the fuck right, like they supposed to with the chariot. They wanted to go off with all these thrills and chasing whoever and whoever's and Dark Night of the Souls and all these different things. Well, now they can have at it now. There's nobody's going to stop them. They went down to Haverford Airport and was talking all over their mouth, telling secrets down there, and the motherfucker down there heard them and saw them. Right. Somebody that didn't call you, you know what I mean? That had somebody else as a true love, you know what I mean? And had another bitch, two bitches in here sitting up pulling their fucking hair out because of them. You know what I mean? Because they couldn't make, because they was trying to play like they had an injured wing or barely could fly. Right? Then they're going to turn into a damn Bruce. Because the me was out here. Remember when the me was out here fucking talking about somebody, man? You know what I mean? Fucking being a fucking man eater to somebody. Not to say to these people, I say that because I'm looking at the energy, but the energy is his energy. It's like they still out here lusting after somebody else as a man. Like at 60, you already out here messing out of Brent's mother, man. All right, that's a bunch of lies. You know what I mean? They got a mouth full of lies here. You know what I mean? It's a hot head here. This person was trying to block your shine. This person is still on the blade. But they're in the blade fucking 2049. We here in 2024. Like, 2025. Like, what the hell you doing in 20... What does that say? Blade Runner 2049. Like, we not even in 2049. Like, why do you keep going to these far out places? Thinking these are smooth moves, and then you want to come back and spin the block. Outdated. My woolly mammoth. Clyde Davis is sunken ships. Clive Palmer, I'm sorry. Clive. You know, just get it. Clive Palmer is a billionaire, okay? Shit, he ain't nothing to snake, no drop, no snake. He can go out and buy a damn boat or buy a fucking Titanic if he want to, okay? And design it the way he want. He got money to burn like that. So don't worry about my business when it comes to him buying and making the Titanic, because he got money to spend like that. Right? This love isn't enough to make the relationship work, right? When it was nonstop woman of violence against you. Because see, what they miss is that you wasn't a damn the same as none of these are. And they spied on this. People looked into this shit. You know what I mean? Whoever they was in front of, caught with this committee, and how they got confused about who you was. How can some people that don't know you, and the only one that's talking about you is your person, how can those people know anything about you? The only thing they did was jumped on the bandwagon when that person told whatever they told about you. Because that was the reason why that person wanted to still jump. You know what I mean? Like still wanting to jump off, because they know that they had told a bunch of lies, and they had lied. And the reason why they was doing the shit that they was doing, because some other bitch that they chose to go to had messed up what they had thought they was going. Them two thought they was Pinky in the brain, and they was going to take over the world on her energy. And that bitch shut them all down. And now they all looking like they fit with their bottom lips out. So don't get mad at the motherfucker that could play the game, because these clowns didn't know how to play. You know what I mean? She just, you know what I mean? Don't hate the game, hate the player. Or don't hate the player, hate the game. You should have knew what the fuck you was doing and who the fuck y'all was fucking with before y'all came out trying to be something that y'all wasn't. Serving life sentences now for messing with these people. You know what I mean? Spiritually, when I say these things, I'm saying them spiritually. I don't know if they're coming down to the 3D yet, but this is what the ethos talks about. Okay, I have traveled alone. Whoever this person did, they traveled alone, cut off the connection, started messing with a gold digger. When it came to before you pray, believe, this person didn't believe that you was going to take your motherfucking teeth out and fucking keep quiet after you took them the fuck out. You had them snap-on teeth. They only talk when they need to. You know what I mean? They don't care. They don't care what they do. They don't talk only when necessary. They don't talk no other time. You know what I mean? And if it's mean shut up, if they had to take your damn teeth out to keep you from talking to this person, that's what spirit did. I ain't lying. Shit. They had to put in snap-in teeth to make you shut up. That's what they did. Yep. I ain't lying to you now. Because you wouldn't shut up. So shut up or get your teeth taken out. Okay? They'll do it to you too. Like, if we want you to follow directions, that's what directions mean. Shit. You'll get your teeth taken out too. You don't listen. The fuck you talking about? Spirit say shut the fuck up. That's it. Like, do that. Like, don't talk to that person. Don't call that person. Leave that person alone, because that spirit can see something that you can't fucking see. So you should believe what the fuck you hear and feel. Just like that person can feel and see that you changing up. Now when they couldn't see it before that you was changing, but now they see it because you ain't giving them no attention. So just pay attention to who's paying attention to you. You know what I mean? Now they got their eyes on you. So you got their attention. You might not think you got their attention, but you got their attention. All eyes on you. And just know they're going to still watch you. You know what I mean? Even if y'all ain't together, they're going to still watch you, because they can't believe they let something as fine, as fucking good, and as fucking awesome as you to go chase fucking through. But drugs and alcohol has ruined their fucking life. So, I mean, that's the only thing they really can blame it on. I mean, and also they got to blame it on themselves, because they ain't drugged in alcohol every fucking night and day. I mean, eventually they got to stop and slow down and think, but that's just what they wanted to do anyway. You know what I mean? It wasn't just like, oh, I'm just going to pick this to do because this fucking divine feminine didn't want me. It's bullshit. Like, this person already had that in them, in whoever they was in the first place. This jester was playing a game. They was lying. You know what I mean? They wanted to get something off their chest, but if you ain't listening to them, then I'm like, what the hell? If you ain't paying this person no mind, like, the snake is out there in the hangman, still being a snake, shit, still pulling their fucking hair out, Knight of Wands, still out here fucking with the strength of the snap, that alligator snapper, somebody with a snapper. It ain't that much of a snapper, you know what I mean? It's a swamp fucking alligator. Reptilian, okay? Like, it ain't no fucking something that's, oh, she's got that snapper. No, it ain't that. That is good. That's not a good thing to have a snapper. Like, you want somebody to go down in between your legs and that motherfucker's down there? Like, no, I wouldn't. The fuck you mean? Bitch, I'm leaving. The fuck? An alligator pull out your drawers? The fuck you mean? A man pull up and he got an alligator as a ding-a-ling, I'm leaving. Like, what the fuck you mean? It bite, the fuck? It got teeth like an alligator? Shit, that's the illusion. You ain't saw it. But that's it. That's what it got on it. Now, if it got AIDS on it and it's fucking got bumps on it, that shit is an alligator to me. The fuck you mean? Get the fuck on. The hell, it's a snake. He offering me some poison. He's the one that told the guy told you don't eat from that garden, and he gave you the apple from there. I don't trust nothing that bitch tell me. Shit. I don't trust shit. I'ma ask somebody. And I ain't asking that motherfucker up there either, nothing. He don't look like that's the 6 of Wands. I ain't asking his ass nothing either. He want victory. A star. Ooh, that's that fucking third party thinking she's mirror, mirror on the wall. Am I the fairest of them all yet? No, bitch, you're not. That's why she's still up there pulling her fucking hair out. I got a snapper. He like, yeah, bitch, bye. 8 of Swords, get the fuck on. You can trap me down here, but I don't give a fuck. You can trap me down here. Somebody gonna arrest me. They can't hear you. I hope you ain't waiting for me to come down there and get you out, because I ain't coming. Yep, no. They think you coming to get them, Jane. Jane. They think you coming to get them. 6 of Wands. They think you coming to get them. You ain't coming to get them. 2 of Wands. They think you coming to get they ass. Hell no. You got that bitch with them alligators at your fucking feet. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. I told you that bitch had an alligator. Ain't nobody messing with that bitch with no alligator. Told you that bitch is cutting. Attitude, aptitude, capacity for learning. You better learn today. Photons, small units of electromagnetic radiation. Stranger things encountering this week. Nah, see? You got that bitch with them damn alligators up underneath there. Trying to attach you to a toxic way. Nah, we ain't going for that. Can't go for that. No, I can't do that. Somebody's source of that when you left, you serving now whatever life sentence you got to serve over there, you got to serve that. Don't come over here talking that. You dumped me for her. That's right. So Stay over there. Serve that life sentence over there. Don't bother divine feminine with your consequences of your actions. Nope. 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 I'm going to get off of here, y'all. Y'all got me on a roll today. I am so tickled. Oh. All right, talk about this snake. Let's see what this snake talking about. Hangman, please. Thank you. What was that? I don't know. It didn't turn. It didn't turn, y'all. Hold on. So the hangman, let's talk about the hangman. Talk about the hangman to the Knight of Wands. Let's talk about that. And I'm going to get out of here. This person's turned up a license with a bugaboo or a succubus that's still wanting to know if she is going to be the fairest of them all. She's pulling her fucking hair out. She's ripping her fucking hair off her. Like, she wants to know. Like, I've been supporting this. I've been taming you. He said, bitch, this is just a cycle. Chariot. Oh, God. The fool. I was a fool to chase after you, bitch. I didn't want you. You're like, what the fuck? You a fucking burden. You are a burden. Okay? It's like Knight of Wands in reverse. Some Seven of Swords. Sneaky bitch in the background. Am I still yet? Am I the fairest of them all yet? Six of Wands. Tell me. They jumping everywhere, y'all. Queen of Swords. Fuck no, bitch. Queen of Swords is. I'll hold on to you for this cycle, though. Why? Because the Queen of Cups, you help my emotions. Mix, match, heart. That's why. You got the mix, match, heart. I earn money by doing what I love. Having sex with multiple lovers that pay me for my love. In this life sentence. Yep. Crying over what I lost. Having sex while I heal. Bottom of the deck. King of Wands. Going around doing the damn thing. And it might be a bad choice. But, you know what I mean? It's what it is right now. So what's up? Love is enough. Love isn't enough to make a relationship work. So this ain't enough to make this relationship work. Talk about this consequence under the swing. And they said that's time. Why? Waiting on a cycle in a moment. So they doing it forbidden right now, but lusting and forbidden and non-committal and sexual energy. You know what I mean? And it might be a consequence, but that's what the fuck it is. They said past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. There's no second chance, reconciliation, making amends, an opportunity. It's only a roll of a dice. They might not get that, and they realize that they holding on to something that they living that they're serving a life sentence to, that they fucked up. All right, Seven of Wands. They trying to escape it, but you know what I mean. Keep calling them back and taking them back down, and the perspective of better off and happiness and all that shit is kind of going out the window. Like, I hate to say it, like, it's kind of going out the window now. Like, because it's been long. These people work on instant gratification and granoses. And those things, like, are, like, once they start getting short-lived, 3 months is, like, a long time to them. 6 months is, like, eternally. And, like, a year is a decade. Like, if you was with them, like, 2 years, you was with them 2,000 years. Like, that shit is, like, a decade. So twin flames. So they really, this time that they waiting on this cycle of epiphanies and understanding and awakening about the mirroring, sharing feelings of another person that they're trying to escape and block and push away. That is a karmic lesson or repeating a pattern of a deja vu. And the sexual energy and non-committal and the forbidden. There are consequences of bad choices in the games and mixed signals. The second chance is talking about reconciliation and making amends of an opportunity when it came to distractions and sidetracks and changing of a delay. But there's toxic way, and their perspective is making them have a lot of bitterness and resentment and anger and hurtful words to people, places, and things around them when it comes to this time waiting, and it's healing, or you healing and releasing them and being rejected by you, the purification and the cleansing that you did, the dismissal, the irrational fears that they feel about this willing release that you took on, making them have to serve this life sentence in this energy, this cutting of ties, that but they cut the tie first, you know what I mean? This hopeful that you'll change your mind, but I don't see a change of mind. What is this Queen of Pentacles talking about with this alligator? Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles when it comes to, you know, this person talking about the mirror on the wall, the escaping, the pursuing of pushing something away. What's the pushing away? What's the pushing away? There's something I have to get off my chest. What do you have to get off your chest? Queen of Coins. She's taking your money. Right. Chessy cats, and they laughing at you. The 8 of Coins. All right. She's taking your money. Right. Right. Now 3 of Wands. Right. And the third party is taking your money and brewing it. Okay. For witchcraft. Tell her to stop. Like, you fool. Tell her to stop, you fool. Oh, you big ogre. Tell her to stop. 6 of Coins. Like, tell her to stop breadcrumbing you. Like, whoever you are. Like, I told you the magician wasn't Papa Legba. Who's this? Is that Papa Legba? Who is that? That's the magician of who? Wait a minute, y'all. Give me a second. What is the thing I gotta get? Hold on. What do y'all want me to get? Oh, here. Sorry. I forgot what I was doing. The magician. Magician talks about skilled at sledge of the hand and the trickery. This is also a shadow of a man. Dr. What's his name? Folliser? What's his name? I can't think right there. I can't think of his name. He's a smooth talker, flashy conjurer, and powerful sorcerer. Fucking warlock about in this motherfucker. Some more of them goddamn warlocks and shit. Let me see who else is here. So yeah, so they out here 5 and they love and killers out here, killing the vibes and stuff like that. So stupid people are like glow sticks, you know what I mean? In this energy when it comes to them doing things like the 3 of a kind. So they pick 3 third parties and shit. And you're getting the lover boy. Somebody's a lover boy with a sexual dysfunction here. Like he could have a sexual addiction. But it's also talking about, you know, mindful, news of a proposal. Why stress? Well, how well? This is an idea. This person thought they had a bright idea in this energy. That thought going off to these third parties was going to serve them way better than you. And ended up what they said, do you love him more than you love you? So somebody in this energy might love themselves more than they love him. I mean, themselves. All right. SpongeBob out here square pants, right? You know what I mean? Squaring it up. Somebody out here squaring it up when they want to talk to about apology, okay, and talk about intimacy and how complex that is with this energy. Okay, talk about this energy a little bit more. 6 of Pentacles when it comes to this energy of being about a fool. So it talks about this person wanting to come back and give you this contract, but they got too much things to keep you from getting this contract. Yeah, when it comes to 10 of Cups, they want the happiness, but they still complexed about the shit. They still complex. They like stupid people or glow sticks. I want to snap them and shake the shit out of them until the light comes on. When it comes to, oh, what a coincidence. I had no idea. Derwin might be somebody's name to go to the nuclear power plant today. Dewey is a genius. Miss Derwin today. Don't have one. Let me get my magnifying glass, y'all. I see something I can't see. What it says? That's comments. What did I say? I give my permission for Dewey Derwin to go to the nuclear power plant today. Comment. Dewey is genius. It say signed by Mrs. Derwin today. It say, what is it? Girl, somebody phone number. And somebody, I'm in something. I'm in. Number 41 might resonate with somebody. Oh, don't call me. I'm going to be in a meeting. Don't call me. I'm gonna be in a meeting all day when it came to that. So stupid people doing the stupidest shit, acting like they busy. That's what that said, acting like they busy. Took me all that time to figure out they was acting busy. Okay, going to leave. He starts to prioritize other things over you and the relationship. So when it comes to this energy of malleable, easy to shape or bend, so it's steward. So somebody's 12 and pregnant, a sick bunch of weirdos. Somebody 12 and pregnant. Girl, watch your kids now. Watch your damn girls. Hyper independence, having a fear of being perceived as needy, so you don't ask for help or accept help. So this is a cushion in the mad world of Africa. Somebody getting the cushion in the mad world of Africa. We out Africa. We done been everywhere, y'all. Somebody is commitment and Saint Alphonius Regional Hospital. Something about a health issue fighting meningitis. Something about Max Meyer's horrible tragedy. Introvert. Talking about domestic, sharing dwelling home, cooking together, sharing meals and routine chores. Wait for the end. And over love people. So this is overreaction, over love. This person is overreacting over a situation. This person know that they not even all this interested in you. So this is even if this is also wait for the end, but this is if it is. Even if it isn't, it's not that easy for you. You don't know when to let go. So this person don't know when to let go. Even after they jumped you, they don't know how to let people go. Somebody's husband, your husband prioritizes his family over his wife. And this is a liar, liar, pants on fire too. I don't know. I don't know what you've been told. It's not the butterfly. It's the Tootsie Roll. Anything here? Let me see if I need one of these. Let's get one. All right, so who's rescuing somebody here? What they rescuing? Who they rescuing here? Let me see. Who they rescuing? Who we rescuing? Anybody Pacific? Let me see who we rescuing today. Who we rescuing? Who we rescuing? Oh, it's that. This person ain't need no rescuing. They say they gossiping. They don't need no rescuing. They say gossiping. And healing. You healing and they gossiping. You healing and they gossiping. What they gossiping about? What they talking about? Talking about this shit. Knight of Cups. That's the fish. They came in fishy shit in armor. It's carrying burdens of supporting a third party. Trying to get away from this third party. Five of Swords, being a player. Mutual respect, unity, and closeness. That's the truth with the sun. Somebody got a new baby. 2 new babies coming. Some 4 of Swords. 2 new babies is coming. 2 people is pregnant. Some about the 8 of Cups. Walking away from what they lost. Thinking about it, though. They still thinking about it. They bitter about it. 4 of Cups holding on to what they got, though. Because the Emperor says, you know what I mean? I'm in my ego. I know it's a concern. But You know what I mean? The Queen of Pentacles don't want me. The little squirrel told him that you don't want them. That the star, you in them liar limelight, that they're liar, pants on they fire, and that you ain't interested in them, so that you rejected them. And once the white light bulb came on and coming out of the cloud about them being busted and sick, okay, and you know, hanging around with zombies for fun and keeping people knocked up like the Duggars over the night, you know what I mean, date night, hanging out with Diana and her friends, having threesomes and hooking up, and then get offensive when you ask them about what happened or anything like that. They just want to sweep the shit under the rug when it comes to criticizing about Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And it came to Jessica. Okay, they said stay very busy because this person like might need money. This person is like a cardinal energy when it comes to a leader, trendsetter, visionary, or adapting to change in a new beginning. Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. This person's feeling like a big loser in this energy. Loser. Because they was being fooled by a person that was entangling them in something cunning when it came to being rescued here. This person, you'll be great. This person might be a month pregnant. Something about a happy family with Alan and Ryan and Midge in 2003. So this is also either push to the limits or become complacent in the comfort zone. So they got complacent in the comfort zone and living your best life. So they living their best life chasing thrills with Diana and Off Course and Women of 100 Years. When it comes to love in an instant, hookers, zombies, Saturday, 30 minutes, day race from 11 to 4. Something about the race waves every 30 minutes. So that's where they go get high every 30 minutes, run out of drugs, go back with time. Somebody's Peace, somebody's Trevor, Noah, somebody's an invisible man, somebody in secret admirer comes in under online. Saturday, February, something about that. So social media mom hype the drop of a new apple breed. Somebody got a new apple breed, but I told you don't eat from them apples because the snake was out here. You can't eat these apples no matter what. These apples is poisonous because keep going forward. The more you keep going forward, you know what I mean, you're going to get away from this. But also be careful that this energy is like in every continent. This stuff like these gay people sleeping with each other, passing out STDs, especially the ones on the down low. Like, you know what I mean, I don't know, we play for the same team. Bacon Day, Love and Lust, but the Love and Lust been here all night. When it came to different things, it's been here all night. Under Making Love Last, under Openly since 2019, and it bites in its energy. April 9th, 1999, 999 might runs in this energy of top notch romantics in this energy. Under Rescue. Oh God, what do we got here? I don't know, y'all. This stuff gets bunched up after a while. Somebody was Temptation. Some is fans only. Some guy got mixed emotions about a situation or a person. Mood swings. The girl next door. Terrified. I'll mess things up. May look different now, but it's still my ADHD. Somebody's ADHD is going ham on them. Somebody that can't see the outer limits. Somebody that's the dullest is gone. Screams they made a hell of a racket. Somebody that's scared, reaching for the stars. They reaching for you, but they can't, you know what I mean, grasp you. Fear of will you look. This is intense body odor, but they won't tell the person that they got body odor. No wonder I got news for you. I'm not. Something about Jaws. Something about the Close Encounter. Something about Extracelestial, Poltergeist, Gremlins, and Goonies. This is also, see them all here? They let them off. These are sightings. Edie phoned a lawyer, but Dawn was out here, and he wouldn't take Dawn advice. Dawn was out here. I told you Dawn was here. He wouldn't take Dawn advice. It was in reverse when Dawn came. So do you want Dawn's advice? What the fuck? Do you want her advice or not? Nah, he had the moon. So he ain't want Dawn's advice. Nah, he had the moon. Had the moon. Why I live such a boring. He feel like what he doing is boring. But if you got the Goonies, the Gremlins, the fucking Poltergeists, and the Extra Celestials, and Encounters of Jaws, motherfucker, you out here. Yeah, no, that's the tower. That's why he ain't want to talk to Dawn. Yeah, because he know he fucked up with his Empress, chasing somebody online with a moose swing, and somebody that's dragging them that's gay. Yeah, the devil. Right. So everything's great with the Emperor. Tony says it's great. It's not great. Anything else? Yeah, nah, they fucking ate some of these fucking poison apples again from Maleficent. She gave him apple pie from the wrong garden. She made apple pie instead of giving him the whole apple. She made apple pie and fed it to him that way. Boy, I tell you, money flows to me effortlessly. Manic, back to manic again. Whew, boy. This person is on a roller coaster. He making me tired. I done went up and down and up and down. I'm about dizzy about now. Shit. Well, it's a train wreck. Don't worry about it. You all 4 queens in the deck. That's for you. That's you. You know what I mean? It's a person out here being a bisexual lover, and this is what's enhancing the feast for the eyes. This is after there are so many things that are out of our control. Well, when it comes to this lust demon, you can't control that, but this person gets cheated on by a lust demon, okay? Because this person can't take it no more. Okay, when it comes to this person, is a big fish, LOL. Something about money for the things you love. So this person pays for sex, toys, brings us together. Finding number 3. Somebody's ulterior root, other sources of their real thing. Other sources of the real thing. Ain't nothing like the real thing. This is a train wreck. Out here with these vixens out here, and he can't figure out if he's Frankenstein or Dennis Rodman or who. And the women's right in the U.S. in '68 Women Declaration of the consentment of Woodrow Wilson in the 28th president. Susan B. Anthony is something against the slaveries of decades long. Fight for this civil rights declaration sentiment in its energy to fight the rights to vote for women in the U.S. Sean Diddy said he was monstrous out here and making the band, and the legends continues out here with the Ciroc drinking it up, pull pop bottles out here. But they said this is the ties that bind, and this energy of thinking in a moment of what I was thinking in a moment. This is silhouettes of a perfect place. But you gotta wear these damn pull-ups. I don't even know. This says I was just fronting, but they wasn't fronting. They was on the, remember they cut the whole line off? Right. Because they wanted the truth to come out that they wanted to sleep with somebody's sister. But Ethel came in here and said she saw it all in its energy, okay? When Shit to Remember came out, when it says, hey, how much are you hating BJs? So I decided to bring someone else in. So they figured you ain't gonna want to do the blowjobs or take the flight, or either you stay limited with just you doing the blowjobs when they could get a variety of people to do the blowjobs when it came to this double penetration type of stuff here, and all in common. So yeah, you might wanted to bet you didn't know that this person was a fucking sex maniac. Like when I tell you that this person ain't worth a cent, this is a sour, too much exposure too soon. Your person is busting it open wide, okay, and they can't get enough, okay, fast enough. It can't act fast enough to get more. Listening to this revenge has never looked so sweet. Okay, so they decided that they gambled you, the situation, the wealth creation, the jackpot, the money, the amount of money. It went from $1 all the way up to 10 million with an infinite, with a like continuous this life and a next on the 777. And this person went out here with the truth about who they chose to get the star to be, the gold star, to the one that was doing multiple penetrations. What a mess. Hey, look, Scarlet out here telling people there's people hiding there. The lust of us. Like, let's party 2 for 1 type of deal. Where they got turned out. Where it was double penetration. This was the hardcore. Double for your trouble. Find your adventure. So this person found their dream in a dark cloud, in a dark place, in the shadows. And this person was like, will you marry me again? Do it all over again? What would be your reason to do it all over again? The best of both worlds. This person is having the best of both worlds. I just want to have a lot of sex in every position. So this person is the real magic is this person out here sundresses and no panties on with no face to put this stuff in your face, like answer the phone like buddy, the elf day, like they effing like Christmas, you know what I mean, under WandaVision. Excuse me. The real magician, she's a fangirl. So these is also fans. These are people of calls. These is also jealous, ego, behind the scene, register, the fight, the right moves for today's man. I don't worry. I never offer more than what I can give. Keep in mind that payment is to the three of us. Now they get paid. We got paid three of us. Somebody is a rat demon. Somebody that is a nympho, a Jezebel spirit trapped in an awkward situation. Why it's ratatouille, sex traps. Let's turn up the degree of kinky play time. This is hoes, other low budget bitches that got rats coming out. This is the Foxy Brown, Tupac Shakur. This is show up late, 2-year beef, yet to be squashed, contrived fashion. This is a mad bitch. That's mad. Somebody out here still shitting themselves. Somebody out here thinking that you was going to choose them when it came to this snack. When it came to Gucci, they thought you was going to choose him. But he was out here acting like 007. And you said, nah, that ain't my script right here. That's not my prescription because you unleashed the inner wildcat. And it was ferocious in this, in the DYI message that things that we just learned. Yes, without a move. You even show no expression. You know what I mean? You ain't even show nobody and told the motherfucker it was nice work. You know what I mean? And you won't pay. This is when tears rolling down their face. They mad under this business reply because don't worry. I mean, everything is everything right now. Oops, because they played with the wrong one, playing the devil. Now they twisted up and having a twist of fate and a shift of enjoyment and get to know each other better. So they got trapped and lost bonds and treasure bills and agent bonds and treasure notes and the municipality corporations and savings bonds. They also where the stocks supply or common out of this world, like they where this would have come together, like the asset, stock, class, and bond of the investment that they walked away from for the right amount of money. Well, I don't even think they got the right amount of money. I think they had to play for this blowjob with the truth. You know what I mean? I think they had to play for that. And even if they didn't have to pay for that, they still getting cheated on if she's doing it to some other person. Duh. You just messed up yourself with an empress. Over an empress that's like money. Like this money, 100 million. Man, I don't even know. Whoever that money is coming. That shit is in here. Money coming in. It says it. It says it. Some karmic bitch try to take from you, you gonna get some money. I don't know. Every sugar daddy gonna want you from Lake University, Senior Center. They gonna all want you. Shit. Anybody on the cruise for the older people, they gonna be all at your table. You know what I mean? The devil gonna be wishing he ain't never burdened you with his problems. You know what I mean? He gonna wish he never. Everything won't be fine when he see you glow up. I'm telling you. Now that you turned your back on him, this person can't. They think they winning. They out here still sleeping with people. They out here still sitting up here acting like king, boss daddy. They still out here sitting in bars thinking that they badass. They want to be full of life, love, right? The hermit says they can't come towards you though because they out here sex traps with sex hoes. Y'all on a sick bed. On the fucking sick bed. Yep, King of Wands on a sick bed. Paying for pussy, death, options, and juggling. 6 of cups. Page of cups. Offering a little bit of fish. Fishy ass and fishy pussy. And blocked out emotions. Blocked out emotions. Let's get the last bit and I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night. They say round and round and trap. We already know that. We already know that motherfuckers was trapped. Trapped with a lust demon and the devil's chained to the bondage that they went with another person that was from club nightclub and my Stitch, Connecticut. They shocked that you walked the fuck away because these options, that love, hate. Now they really know that you ain't really care that much about walking away. Now that you had time to think that this person didn't want you, you ain't got to worry about it. You know what I mean? They was having reckless sex. You know what I mean? All because they wanted to go chase thrills. Shit. They love you, but they phony. That shit's phony. That's a phony trickster illusion and a fairy tale. They still want you to be something that you never gonna be. You outgrew the shit. They still playing fantasy. You gone. You know what I mean? Go play fantasy with a bitch that wanna be a fantasy. Like, the fuck? My way to the highway. See, I told you when I brought my first cards out, when I had my cards out, I already told you this person. Yeah, being a dumbass jackass. And now they gotta face the fucking music, watching you with faith and healing and meditation to see your fucking life change right before their damn eyes. Be queen bee. That's them also wanting to be, you know what I mean, your energy, but they also could be a big queen too. You know what I mean? Queen of they booty holes and stuff, giving it out. That's them being a queen too. Yup, that's the secret. Yup, they don't want you to know that they got secret accounts watching you, and this lifestyle is making them feel like a queen. You know what I mean? Too. You might be, but that's what helps them cope with and be secluded in this energy. You know what I mean? That's their side hustle, selling they buttholes and stuff. That's how they got the pinholes, pinworms, gonorrhea of the butt, or it's the herpes of the butt. Yeah, they under pressure. So I mean, at the end of the day, they doing no strings attached, but in an evil way with Maleficent here, Knight of Coins. You know what I mean? All for the money, okay, and also for shit, all for the money. King of Wands. You know what I mean? The sex. And the Hermit. Tricky. Don Juan, they told you. All right, y'all, I'm out here. Namaste, y'all. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate y'all. Bye, guys. I can never push this thing. Thank you, y'all. Bye.